boy, welcome to Plan B.
Thank you for having me, Sarina.
I love the way you got into this industry. It's not the usual route. It is almost like winning the lotto, but even better because everyone saw you do it on TV. I can't believe. Is it true?
Yeah,
Deal or no
it
deal?
is. I was, yes. It is the beginning of my story, yes. So, I was actually used to be shy about talking about it, but now I just think it's just something that I can inspire other people with, because it is that simple. I dropped out my degree, went on a game show, and then I set up a studio in my mum and dad's shed.
And it was as simple as that. I mean, what made you go on Deal or No Deal?
Honestly, it's because they don't ask no questions.
Yeah, but you know what? That show frustrates me because it comes down to guts and luck.
Yeah, it does, a bit of both. And I used a healthy bit of both. I knew there was no way to win, so I just trusted my instinct, and I knew when to stop. Like, I could have carried on after 44, but then I thought, no, I'll just stop here, because I'd never had £1,000 before that, so to win a 44 on a game show. And to be honest, it's not just the money. When you win anything, I think it gives you confidence that you can actually do something, like win. I don't know, it's weird.
Yeah, well, do you know what it was as well? You could hold your own. Like, you didn't crumble under the pressure, because that is pressure.
Yeah, no, I didn't. And to be honest, I didn't get out of my chair as well and do the whole hugging thing, because I wanted to, like, really just... I was so afraid of getting nothing, because imagine, like, going somewhere for 3 weeks, and I was delivering pizzas then, so I knew I'd lost my job, because they weren't going to keep me there while I was on Deal or No Deal. So I just had a lot to lose in a way.
Yeah.
I went there with nothing, so to be honest, it was definitely the turning point because I also applied for the Prince's Trust as well with the game show. It's a charity run by Prince Charles, and they supported me as well. So that again gave me another spout of confidence, because I felt like I had a responsibility now to get somewhere in life.
Yeah, because it is amazing. I mean, there is a saying, "What's meant for you won't pass you by."
Yes.
And this was obviously meant for you, but you've had to work hard.
That's my new favourite quote.
Another one of your quotes is, "I've also been a dreamer," and follow an old saying, "Satisfaction is a death of desire." Can you explain that one to me?
Oh, yeah, no. Do you know what it is? It's been such an overwhelming few months, and I've been trying so hard not to get overwhelmed by it.
Yeah.
And everyone always says to me, "Oh, how does it feel being this or being that and being the best and this and that?" I'm a fan of the underdog. And I just feel like if I ever start believing that I've got somewhere, then I'll just stop. I just think there's a long way to go. And I said that more because it's like, if I was ever feeling satisfied, then what more would I want? And so I just don't want to have that feeling of full achievement until another 10 years when I've done some crazy stuff. And, but it's because it's been a crazy 2 years as well with Emily's album.
Yeah.
Then I've got like the biggest selling British single the year, like just things like that. It's just mad to comprehend.
Oh, it's got to be crazy. But do you know what I love about your stuff? You seem to be the whole package. And I'm not just talking about producing, writing, singing. You even take it that one step further. You think about your website. You think about the trailers. It's this whole encompassing entertainment experience. I love it.
Yeah.
Like your clip for La La La. Oh, my God. I think the first time I watched it, I was actually emotionally scarred in a good way.
Oh, good. That's what I wanted to do. Because, like, honestly, like, and it has to be like that. Because I'm taking such a risk becoming a pop star as a producer. Like, I just feel like I had to entertain. I had to do something different. Otherwise, what's going to separate me from everyone else? And so the videos and every part of it. And even me, I don't do many interviews, and I don't show my face as much as maybe the record label would like me to, but even that is important for me, because I think people need a bit of mystery.
Yeah.
They need a bit of, like, just use your own imaginations as well. Like, people always ask me about the La 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 video, the Lifted, Wonder, what does it mean? And I can explain it briefly, but really it's down to you and what it means to you. And this hotel is maybe it's not even a hotel, maybe it just pops up anywhere, I just want to like mess with people's heads.
Yeah, well, you have started messing with heads, because Hotel Cabana, you even got me thinking, where is this hotel? What's going on? I want to stay at this hotel because the amount of stars you have visiting, the likes of Ed Sheeran, Tiny Temper, Professor Green. And I love that you've teamed up with Emily Sandé again.
Yeah. And Gabrielle, let's not forget Gabrielle.
Yeah, do you know what? There's so many. It is amazing. What's it like being able to work with such talented artists?
Do you know what? It's an amazing part of my whole journey is the making friends in the business. with artists and people that I respect and admire, and they can in turn respect and admire me. And everyone's just anyone real who writes songs and who's a real artist, you'll find they're easy to get on with, and there's no real ego or anything. And when I looked back on the album track list, that's when I realised that, oh, wait a minute, this is actually this is a bit major.
Yeah.
It wasn't while I was doing it. While I was doing it, I just felt like I was just making my first album, and hopefully it'll go well.
Were you nervous though? Because you know that you can produce successful albums. You know that you work well with others. But now this is your name. Yes, you have all the others attached, but you know what? If this is a success, it is all down to you, and vice versa.
Yeah, no, it is a different experience, the pop star experience. But I still want to do it with my own rules. I don't want to do it like I'm not that. I'm a bit. I think our society as a whole is a bit obsessed with fame, but kind of the wrong end of it.
Yeah.
And also forgetting like that bit in between of not being famous and then being famous. Like there's got to be something real, and I think that's what we've lost. And so I was always afraid of being famous, but now I feel like I've done it the right way. And it's changing every day. Like when I go out here in England, or even when I came to Dublin, I did a festival. There were people waiting there with my photos. There's like 10, 15 people. I didn't even know how they knew anything, or So
yeah.
that whole part of it is exciting me more than ever.
Really?
Yeah, because I thought I was gonna not enjoy it, but I actually feel like I've got real fans and people that love what I do and the music, and maybe that's what I was shy of. Sometimes you don't think you're good enough for that, but these things help you. So
is that the thing as well, though? It's because of your music that people are loving you. It's not that you've gone out there and gone, look at me on holidays, look at me coming out of this place with someone famous.
Any of that. No, I don't even do Instagram. I just want people to really connect to what I do as what I believe is a talent, and then from that want to know about me. And then it's mad. I have got a story that goes with it, but it's not a story that I ever told or that I wanted to. I just want to do it now because I am that normal guy. So,
which is great for everybody to see, because what you've put out there as well is, if you have a dream, if you have a passion, get out there, do it, give it a go. You can't get any worse off than what you were before.
No, exactly, and there's nothing wrong with wanting to be great at something.
Yeah,
like that's the one thing I think that's what changed it for me, is that I wanted to be great at something.
Well, do you know what? You have found you something, and you are great at this something, and you're also really refreshing. As I said, you are the complete package. Naughty Boy, a real pleasure talking to you, and continued success.
Thank you very much.